Hey America, Chef John, get it gourmet. I lost you for a sec. So I'm gonna hold the camera and we're gonna go through the book. And now this is about stock cooking. Now start the stock in cold water, simmer the stock gently, skim frequently. These are for doing massive stocks, but they still hold for the household stocks. Now we've done mixed stocks and we've done chicken stock, we've done a fumet, all right? So right here is now this is degreasing the stock. You see that picture there? They're taking the grease off. Actually, it's better to keep the grease cap on until you start to use the stock, because the grease cap works as a bacteria blocker. So if you're in restaurants, now if you're at home, take the fat off. Right here they show you just putting cold mirepoix and all that. We've talked about that. We have brown stock, white stock. All right, brown stock. Here's a picture of the bones. I talked about roasting bones. You can't really see that very well, but that's a whole pan of beef bones, and this is deglazing the pan. Talked about that. This is mirepoix. Now a lot of the stuff that we've talked about, fish stock, the fumet that I made, mirepoix. They put mushroom trimmings in here, fish bones or crustacean shells. As in, like, we're gonna use for the shrimp bisque. All right. Oh, excuse me. Vegetable stock is exactly that. They like to put it leeks, fennel, garlic, some turnip, tomato, white wine. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Basically, a nice combination of vegetables makes up a vegetable stock. A court bouillon is for cooking. Actually, this is we'll do that. All right, I'll make something in a court bouillon, but you take vegetables and you put your vegetables in the pan with like wine and seasonings, and then you take a fish and you poach it in there, and that's called a court bouillon. And it's for the poaching the fish and the flavors and hide in there, and then you often take the veggies off, and or have some other topping that have the vegetable seasoning. So this is that glacé de viande. It's that stock I talked about. It turns into gel when it's chilled. But it's reducing a brown stock to 60 by 1/32nd to 1/64th. All right, now over here we have roux. We've talked about roux, 1 pound of roux. Here's some roux being made. You've seen us make it. We haven't made a big pot of it, but you've seen us make it in our sauces, all right? This is soup. Oh, we're going to run out. The camera's dying. All right, so I'm going to make this quicker. So we have roux thickening. And then we have some finishing techniques, finishing with whole butter for shine. I've shown you some of that. A liaison. A liaison is with eggs. All right, so a bechamel sauce. We've done a bunch of cream sauces in the pan. Shrimp sauces. The Florentine was a bechamel. Many of the soups that we've done, the chowders, are bechamel base. All right, because what happens next is the next chapter is soups. Okay, but let's finish with stocks. All right. So right here, the bechamel family: cream sauce, cheese, add bechamel, grated American cheddar. You know, this is how you make mac and cheese. All right. Mornay is a different type, and then these are all classic dishes. And basically, what it is sous-bois is sweating onions. All right, and the whole butter, so on and so forth. All right. All right. This is the velouté family. Now we've done some veloutés, kind of. But I'm going to do a nice velouté on top of something for you, which is just basically a chicken stock, or a veal stock, or a fish stock that is thickened, okay? So, and then you have all the small sauces that come out of it. Bercé, Cardinal, Normandie. Bercé is shallots, fish stock, chopped parsley. Small Allemande sauce, and Allemande is adding egg yolks to it. So, but this is real. Here's brown sauce. I don't want to get too deep into stuff. All right. We will do that as we do the classic dishes. Okay. But each one is like under this family. Like all these are under the brown stock family, and all these names: Bordelais, Chasseur, Chateaubriand, Chervaux, Maître Port, Marchand de Vin, Mushroom, so on and so forth. Okay, Robert. All right, then we have the tomato sauce family. Okay, and this is basically, we still have to do this one. Okay, we're gonna do tomato sauce next, but basically thyme, bay leaves, garlic cloves, parsley, tomato, you know, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of white stock pork. I don't know about the pork bones, all that. That's added flavor, I guess. Now the hollandaise family, we haven't done that yet either. Okay, so I wanted to bring you up to where we are. Okay, we've done the beurre blanc. Okay, you saw that. Beurre rouge means using beurre rouge is brown, I believe, right? Most of my butter made without good, so I have to read that. Okay. So that's where we are. Coulis and stuff like that, we'll do that. We'll talk about that later. Roasted red pepper coulis, strawberry coulis. Then we have salsas and relishes. They're all part of the sauce family. And this is pretty neat. This page right here. I mean, I know you can't read it, so there's, you know, I can't really picture it and put up a link or anything. Or I would. But basically, this had all the all of them right there. Bechamel, velouté, espagnole, tomato, hollandaise. And then it goes into the smaller ones. Beurre blanc and beurre rouge, compound butter. I talked about making a compound butter the other day. Pan gravy, julie. Coulis, salsa, relish, flavored oils. Flavored oils are basically just like we made the infusion with the oil that was infused with the saffron for our soul. So our next chapter is one we're already in. All right, this is just giving recipes. All right, so I mean, the closer you can get to classic when you're working, Escoffier's classification of soups. In 1903, Culinary Treasury League Guide de Culinaire, Auguste Escoffier, who is known to be the father of all cooking, recognized many more categories of soups than we do today. They include the following: clear soups, purees, coulis, which he's interesting, bisque, veloutés, cream soups, special soups, vegetable soups, foreign soups, so on. All right, so we've done a lot of soup work. Let's see, we've done chowders. We've done a vegetable soup. We've done we did a beef and barley. I'm just gonna keep going until this thing runs out. A beef consommé. Consommé is real tricky. We'll talk about that at some time, and I'll show you a consommé one day. But basically, you build a raft on top with egg, and the egg takes all the impurities out. All right, split pea soup. I got some split peas, and I've got that Daly's bacon, so maybe I'll make some split pea soup for us. New England clams chowder, you know that's coming. All right, shrimp bisque. Oh, yep, that's coming. There's chowders. All right, gazpacho, which is a cold soup. Wild mushroom and veal. So there's soup stuff. What is that right there? Chicken soup with matzo balls. There's pretty neat right there. You know, so we're moving along pretty well. All right, we have 2 more major sauces to show you. I've shown you more or less all the stocks the best I can from home. It would be much more detailed. Hi guys, kind of wiping you down. It'd be a lot more detailed if yeah, I was in a major kitchen. We'll get to that in a year or two once, yeah, all this and the restaurant and all that, you know. God willing. All right, Chef John the Ghetto Gourmet. I wanted to do a little, like, where we've gone and where we're going. All right, Chef John, you know who I am. Peace, man.